Alright, what up, it's Shankster94 and welcome to the 25th weekly Q&A. This one being a quarter of 100, I decided to make it an extended one, kind of like how I did on number 10. I'll give you guys an extra half hour to ask me questions and whatnot. But I do have an issue that I need to point out. The chat to my right, your guys' left, it's not displaying any new chats for some reason. I do not know why this is happening. The Restream app is showing your chats, but the actual browser source, like in my stream, is not displaying them for some reason. And I tried disconnecting it, reconnecting it, deleting it, and re-downloading it, and it's just not freaking working. So the problem is, the regular viewers, you're not gonna get to see the questions to my left here, so it's almost pointless to have this up right now. So actually I'll take it down because it's not displaying them whatsoever. So unfortunately, for those who are watching this after the fact, you're not gonna see it. But for the people who are participating right now, you guys will still have your questions answered and whatnot. So you guys have to see it through the YouTube page to see what other people are asking as well. Alright, so yeah, because it's still not freaking doing it. So I give up on it. We're just going to do this Q&A now. So, let's see here. Get to the... I also can't use that either, even though that's kind of what I use. So, we got Manif Muff, who's the first responder to this, really. And who's actually one of my newest subscribers. So, what's up, man? And then I got Neocrap, aka Lil Jojo Superfan, I believe. And then I got Nightboy Ryan, Stormo Ninja, and of course, Riot Shotrent. Okay, so since there's no chat over here, I could actually look at you guys centrally, maybe. Well, I didn't necessarily need to turn my laptop, but I just need to move over or something. I can't really because I have a desk right here, so it's kind of blocking me. So yeah, I have no choice but to turn my laptop. But see, the problem is I got a light source behind me and it's dimming me, and that's a problem. So, see. So I need a big black blanket over that thing or something. I'm going to fall way behind you guys because I'm focused on other things and not the Q&A itself. But hey, this will make it even more extended. So how about I turn away from this light source. There we go. That's better. You can see my reflection back there. Alright, there we go. Now we're centered. Alright, don't get used to it though. Hopefully this fixes itself for subsequent Q&As. Alright, so let's get on. I did not postpone this, Nightboy. No, I originally planned this for a Saturday. This is the first time I'm doing it on a weekend. So a lot of people should be able to participate in this because there's no school today. I don't know how people are with work schedules, but whatnot. Alright. Congrats on my 25th Q&A. To commemorate my 25th, you'll be asking lots of fun fact-style weapon questions. Alright, cool. Have I tried clearing my browser's cache? Yeah, that didn't work. Alright. So, alright, let me get my timer going, because I haven't even set that up yet. Alright, timer. Do 1 hour and 30 minutes. Start. Alright. Alright. So be the son of Albert Wesker or Derek C. Simmons. Albert Wesker. Hey, Tina Schroeder. Which president would I like to be? Well, wouldn't want to be... Don't know if I want to be any of the ones assassinated. Unfortunately, some of the assassinated ones were the best presidents. It's just like... Never really thought about that, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter that he was assassinated. I would like to be Abraham Lincoln. Yeah. Did I know that Leon's Resident Evil 4 handgun is inspired by the Heckler & Koch USP, Smith & Wesson Sigma, and Ruger P85? Leon's Resident Evil 4? Oh, yeah. The Silver Ghost? Makes sense. I knew it was like a hybrid handgun of some sort. I just didn't know it well enough to actually memorize that. Alright. Need to go. There we go. Alright. At least it's the weekend. Yeah, high school's a drag. Yeah, I would definitely know. But it's been 5 years for me since I graduated. Did I know that the Punisher in Resident Evil 4 is based on the FN57? Yes, I did actually know that. That's why the F and the N. Alright, your first question. Which Resident Evil has the best save theme? In my opinion, my favorite one is Resident Evil Code Veronica's. It's like one of the most peaceful ones and doesn't even hint at a feeling of danger. Did I know that the Blacktail is based off of Springfield XD with the grips of an F59? I don't know these at the top of my head, but in all of my weapon reviews, I am pretty sure I list these facts of some sort. At least half of them. Can I do a Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries reunion video? Death Lord Warren, sorry to tell you, I don't do requests. And the last time I did Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries specifically, like a few years ago, I have 2 videos on my channel of Mercenaries reunion in prison, one with Chris and one with Barry Burton. But I had no intention of making those a regular thing. Alright, White Chatran. Did I know that that's one thing I'm going to start doing, I think, is announce the name of the asker, then reset the question. Especially in this situation where you can't even see the chat here. Which... Oh, what the hell? Okay, so it's working now. Just bullshit. Alright. Well, resetting position. Okay. Now we'll do it this way. There's a highlight of the Q&A right there. What the hell? Okay, so did I know that in Resident Evil 4 that the guns pictured on the shooting range are a Smith & Wesson Model 2 revolver, a flintlock pistol? No, I did not know that. I didn't really try to see stuff like that, though. Probably know a lot more Easter eggs than I do. Hello, Jeremiah Gomez. Shinobi03 is finally back. Nice beard from Tracy Parker, thank you. Deathward Warren. Did I know that Resident Evil's Killer 7 is the M1911? I actually think it's not the 1911. I think it's the AMT Hardballer long slide. That's what I thought it was. Which, I mean, some may argue it's a variant of M1911. I don't know, though. Someone who's a real weapon expert needs to say something. What's my favorite taste of ice cream? French vanilla. Alright. How did I get the umbrella logo on my wallpaper? Did I use an app? What are you talking about? My wallpaper... Wallpaper on what, exactly? Did I know that the Broken Butterfly is modeled after Smith & Wesson's Schofield Model 3 and the Colt Single Action Army? Yeah. Is black in detail view and in game someone ends up nickel plated? Yeah, I have noticed that, and that is weird. Came to say hi, Braden Slade. Sweet. Shinobi 03. was moving the same time as me, and you didn't have internet at home for 2 weeks, and you kept doing the Q&A when... Oh, I see. It's so much more interesting to watch my live streams at work, Neocrap. Deathlord Warren. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The Starsberry, and I got the 150 combo. Yeah. Yep. Sheva versus Jill. Manif Muff is asking, Sheva versus Jill without chest device. Without chest device? You see, I don't know if that chest device was the source of her strength and her moves. All that was doing was controlling her, like, body to attack Chris and Sheva, but I'm pretty sure she's still capable of all that stuff due to the T-virus within her. So I still think Jill's gonna win. And then, yeah, we got the unexpectation from Nightboy Wyan. Okay, Wyatt Chatron. Did I know that the Killer 7 does not, in fact, have a scope mounted on top, but a scope-style laser, which is modeled after the MTA hardware laser sight? Yeah. Did I know that Hung's modified TMP uses a folding stock that is modeled after BNT? Okay, so what I'm going to say here that starting all these questions with do I know is not a good idea, because the answer is, which I've already given, is I list all these facts in my weapon reviews, the descriptions specifically, but I do not take time to memorize this stuff. So, in reality, every one of your questions, the answer is going to be no. Even though the Punisher I actually did know was the FN 7 something. Okay, the Red 9 is a Mauser. I knew that. Mauser C96 specifically. If a friend asked to borrow Xbox One or any other console, for a certain amount of time, would I let them? Says Nightboy Ryan. It depends on how long they want it. If it's maybe no more than a week, I'd let them have it, because I'm actually not playing it that much right now. Okay, Joseph Copeland is asking, who is my favorite Resident Evil character? If that wasn't already answered for me, it is Chris Redfield. Did I know that... Okay, what? Modified TMP uses on R? No, I didn't. Shinobi 03. Do I think it's possible to do the Infinity cheat in Code Veronica to get infinite explosive darts? I'm not sure if there is an Infinity cheat in Code Veronica. Oh, yeah, my phone. Yeah, talking about that. No, I just, I downloaded an image from Google, or I saved it onto my phone, and then I set it as my background. I didn't use an app. Alright, the custom TMP carries based off the program Atomic MP9. In every Resident Evil... Okay, Carlos Aranda is asking, in every Resident Evil Jill is saying, in every Resident Evil Jill is in, her boobs and ass get bigger, so does Jill have a bigger fan base than any other female character? Possibly. She's been in the series longer than any female character. She was in the original. Did I know that the Chicago typewriter was specifically based off an M1A1? Yeah, dude, actually. That's one of the more obvious ones. The thing is, Wyatt, you're not really asking me a question which you don't know the answer to. You're simply asking if I know this stuff or not. This isn't really the kind of questions I care to answer. Shotgun in Resident Evil 4, based off the Remington 870. I did not know off the top, but I know about the Remington 870. Deathward Warren, you have Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6 BSAA Jake's merch badge in their jacket. Sweet. Jeremiah, have I ever played any Max Payne games? Yes. I own 1 through 3, which are the only ones, I believe, and I've fully beaten 1 and 2. I've actually never tried out 3 yet, because it looks like it doesn't look very good. And Deathlord Warren, you did a Resident Evil vid and you got a lot of views. Good for you. Carlos Aranda, I have the cure to the next virus and the ability to control some BOWs, which would I have protecting me. Hunters. Joseph Copeland, what is my favorite normal firearm in Resident Evil? Favorite normal firearm would be the Smith & Wesson Model 500. That some games call the hand cannon, other games call the elephant killer. It is a normal firearm. It exists in real life. Shinobi03, what do I think happened to Leon Silver Ghost? It went... He decided he hated it and went back to the VP70s? Alright, Deathlord Warren. I mean, that's awesome. Maybe send me a link. I'll check it out. But I'm not some god. I know I have over 6,500 subscribers, but I'm not like that big, so you don't have to treat me like one. Okay, Carlos Aranda, what is my favorite extra game mode in the Resident Evil series, from old to new? I don't like these kinds of questions that ask a question about the entire series, because the series is huge. And it takes time to think about it, because I don't have the answers for these questions right off the bat. So, unfortunately, Carlos, I'm not going to answer that question completely. I'm just going to give you my most favorite and my least favorite. That's a better question. So, you're asking... Oh, you're asking what are my favorite extra game modes in each of the games, starting at the beginning. I guess I can answer that. Well, Resident Evil 1... The one I play anyway doesn't have any extra modes, so I can't really answer that. Resident Evil 2, I would have to say it's Extreme Battle Mode. Resident Evil 3, there's only one extra game, and it's the Mercenaries, so obviously that. Resident Evil Code Veronica, once again, there's only one extra mode. It's Battle Game. Survivor doesn't have any extra modes. Oh, I forgot about Survivor. Okay, so Gaiden doesn't have any extra modes. Survivor 2, which I'm playing right now, don't really care much for it, but out of all the modes in that game, I guess I would have to go with Dungeon Mode, even though I haven't even tried Versus Roach Mode yet. Okay, so after the... Okay, Remake. Probably One Dangerous Zone. And there you go. Chat trend to commemorate Resident Evil 3. Yeah. Angel's Desperate Escape. Okay. Anyway, back to your question, Carlos Aranda. Okay, so yeah, One Dangerous Zombie. 0. Isn't there like only one mode, and that's like the leech mode? Can't remember off the top of my head. Anyway, Dead Aim. There is no extra mode. Outbreak File 1 doesn't have any extra modes. Well, you got solo mode and like infinity mode, but it's just changing things in the game, they're not like mini games. But let's see here. Oh, Outbreak File 2. So you got Showdown and you got what is Elimination. So I would have to say Showdown. All right, 4, The Mercenaries. 5, The Mercenaries Reunion. Oh, well, I skipped Umbrella Chronicles. Umbrella Chronicles doesn't really have a game mode. Darkside Chronicles, I don't know if it has a mini game. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going through the whole franchise here. the Mercenaries 3D. No, that's one giant minigame basically. Okay, Revelations raid mode. It's the only one really. Operation Raccoon City. Really don't care for that game much, but and does it even have mini games? I mean, you got multiplayer modes. I know that, but so probably Heroes. Resident Evil 6 would have to be the Mercenaries. Revelations 2, raid mode again. And then finally Resident Evil 7, I would have to go with Nightmare. There you go. Did I miss any games? Did I miss a game? I don't remember. I don't think I did. But anyway. Alright. Now because of that, I'm probably really behind. Deathlord Warren, your favorite weapon review was the Resident Evil 3. Sweet. Carlos, just for fun, should Mercenaries Resident Evil 2 Remake have melee moves or keep the same as original? Well, first of all, Resident Evil 2 didn't have a Mercenaries mode. It had a Hunk, Tofu, and Extreme Battle mode. So no, it should not have melee. Jeremiah, you're asking, how do blind people see the world? Specifically through sound. Their senses enhanced because they have no sight. Okay, did I know that Resident Evil 4's riot gun? Okay, just so you guys know, when I say did you know, we all know that's Wyatt Shawtrend who's asking the question because he decided to do this. So, Resident Evil 4's riot gun based on the custom. Yes, I did know that. Men of Muff, you think the Glasp is the most annoying in Resident Evil because you can't hit and it will instantly kill you. Yeah, it is actually quite annoying. Do the infinite herb glitch. I did do that in Code Veronica. Oh, you're right. Code Veronica does have an infinite glitch. I believe you can either do it to herbs or ammo, but I don't... Yeah, that's the thing. The fact that the bowgun stacks its ammo, I don't know how that would work. That'd be interesting to investigate. Okay, White Shotgun, what does Hunk stand for? I do not know. It's something we never know. Stormo Ninja, would I trade my Resident Evil collection for a fully functional replica of the Beretta 92F? Just a replica? But it's functional. I don't know. No, I wouldn't. Carlos Aranda, whose fighting skill would I rather have? Yours would be a combination of Chris and Josh. Okay, so like complete brute and wrestling for you. Well, for me, I'd like to be more agile, so I would like to have Leon's and shit, like who else? Who else is there? Yeah, Leon's agility with maybe with Chris's strength, I guess I would say. All right. Did I know that the striker is based off the Armsel Protecta? Yeah. I'm sorry, Wyatt. I'm probably going to have to start skipping these because, once again, all of this is in my weapon review. You're probably getting it from my weapon review. No. Did I know that the striker in Resident Evil 4 is depicted as having a fold-out stock on top of it that I can never use? Not that I care. Okay, Neocrap. Favorite Resident Evil antagonist, if I have one? Probably Albert Wesker. Alright, Nightboy. Thoughts on a Resident Evil set in space with zombie astronauts and laser guns? I don't know about that. I do not know about that. Carlos, which was an unnecessary character to the Resident Evil franchise? You would say Piers. Jill should have been with Chris in 6. True that. Yeah, Piers is definitely an unnecessary character in my opinion. Another unnecessary character, like when it comes to mains, see, it's kind of hard to think about. Piers, yeah, it's just like, maybe, well, Ashley in 4, but then she was kind of the main mission, so I can't say that. Probably Jessica in Revelations. That's a hard question. I can't answer that. I'm just gonna have to agree with you, peers. Okay, Deathlord Warren. Do I watch God's Bicep? No. Tina Schroeder. How old am I? I'm 23. Did I know that the shotgun ammo boxes feature the word hybrid? Though it's an unknown if this is intentional or a misspelling of the word hybrid. Yeah, I did not know that off the top of my head. Tracy Parker. Who is my favorite YouTuber? Vsauce. White Children. Ugh. Resident Evil 4's bolt action rifle. Yeah. What's with the $5 donation? What? Well, the message you chose with it was you're only going through Resident Evil 4's weapons mostly. And then that's it. Okay. Anyway. God, I'm way behind, yeah. Way behind. Holy crap. Okay. The thing is, guys, like when I'm really behind like this, what would help maybe a little is you slow down with the questions until like I get to the last one you asked or something like that. Especially, I'm doing this in ultra low latency mode, so I'm only like 1 or 2 seconds behind you guys when you initially ask the question. So it's not like you need to ask it in advance. It's like, I will get to it. And I don't skip questions either, so you don't have to worry about your question getting skipped. Anyway, though, wasting more time, Tracy Parker, or no, Jeremiah, Max Payne 3 is a beautiful game. Okay, your opinion. I haven't played it yet. Wyatt Shottrand, did I know that the Resident Evil 4 is 7 on? Yeah. Wyatt Shottrand, in a cutscene in Resident Evil 4 in separate ways, Ada is shot with a tranquilizer dart. Did I know that the gun used to do this appears to be a Remington 700? Okay, cool, whatever. You're just giving me facts. You're not asking me questions. Okay, Shinobi 03. Since I put Umbrella Corps in my intro, does that mean I will play it on my channel? I think by the time I get to that game, I'm gonna be over it, and I will, in fact, feature it on my channel. Because that's kind of what happened with Operation Raccoon City when it first came out. I didn't make it very clear that I despise that game, maybe, but I waited maybe a good year, maybe a year and a half after it came out before I finally featured it on my channel. But Umbrella Corps, I'm not doing anything with it. No weapon review, no melee move review, nothing with it until I get to it in my full play series, which will be a very long time still because Umbrella Corps happens to be the second to last game released in the entire franchise. So we got a while to go before it, and time is a good healer of hatred to me. So, yeah. I decided to put it in the intro because, yeah, one day it will be on this channel, probably. I'm not saying I'm going to enjoy it. For you guys who agree with me that it's a horrible game, doesn't mean I'm going to enjoy it just because I have decided to put it on my channel eventually. It'll be a long time, though, so no worries. All right, Jeremiah Gomez. Do I know what are jiggle physics? I've heard of them, but I don't know too much about them. All right, Big Evil Ladia 23. Which game is the hardest in the series? In my opinion, Code Veronica is one of the most difficult. Another one is Darkside Chronicles. Okay. And then I get to Wyatt's first donation of $3.33 to commemorate Resident Evil 3 and Jill's Dash. Okay, that just goes to show you how behind I am. He did that like 15 minutes ago. Okay, Man of Muff. You think the Hydra the Hydra, why it got worse, because the Hydra lost the attack range upgrade. Possibly. It's just in Resident Evil 5, it seems badass. But in all subsequent games, I don't know. Alright, Joseph Copeland. Have I ever beaten any Resident Evil world records? No, most likely not. I came very close one time, though, with one of my best friends on Xbox Live. He goes by Minutia Man. Me and him were number 2 on the world leaderboards for Mercenaries Reunion duo mode on Prison. We were number 2. Like, we were ranks 3 and 4, respectively. And with only 2 other people above us who had the number 1 spot. But yeah, that's the closest I ever came to beating a record. I don't care to beat records. They take a lot of diligence, which I don't have. Alright, Shinobi 03. That jingle, like a donation jingle, always makes you jump. Yeah. Alright. Alright, Riot Shot Trend. In Resident Evil 4, the merchant, interestingly and frustratingly, has some weapons on display that you can never buy. Did I know that they are the standard SPP, a TMP missing its foregrip, a low-detail Heckler & Koch SL8, and a few extremely low-detailed handguns of unknown model? I've actually, yeah, I did notice that, and yeah, I kind of wish you can get your hands on those. It's more weapons, why not? But yeah, that was okay, Wyatt. I commend you for that one. But the whole, did you know that this is that? I'm like, I really don't care about. Okay, Nightboy Ryan, am I subbed to Anime Me? They bring memes to life, sort of. No, I'm not. Anime Me, Anime. No, I don't follow that. Okay, Big Evil Audio 23. Resident Evil 7 Chris Redfield. He looks different from previous Resident Evil series. There is a simple explanation for that. I guess Capcom's reasoning is because the game engine wouldn't allow for his established look. They had to make it somewhat different for some reason, but it is indeed Chris Redfield. White Shot Trend. Seriously. Did I know that the rocket launcher in RE4 is the RPG-7? Or based on it? You should remember that my favorite rocket launcher in the series is the RPG-7. Whatever, man. I'm not going to deal with that. Death Lord Warren. Am I going to do a video on the End of Zoe DLC? No. Because I explained in my reaction to the Tape 2 trailer that because I decided not to do any live DLC gameplay for the original DLC that came out, I'm not going to do any subsequent ones. Alright, Watch Out Trend. Did I know that the minigun JJ uses is a handheld M134 minigun? Must be why Leon has such a hard time fighting those guys off. Did I know that Mike, who provides air support in Resident Evil 4, uses a Black Hawk helicopter equipped with twin remote controlled? I'm not a weapon buff like that. Jeremiah Gomez, what type of weapon is the stronger in the Resident Evil series? Archetype? Not quite getting that question, Jeremiah. What archetype of weapon? Like, type? Not sure. Magnums? Fundamental? Okay, Resident Evil 7's Albert O2 is an auto shotgun. I don't know anything. I haven't gotten to this Wyatt yet. Jesus. Thanks for spoiling it. Damn you. Dave's Gaming. Wow. Dave's Gaming, actually. I haven't seen you in a long time. If you all didn't know, I was actually featured on a couple of Dave's Gaming's videos, like on Resident Evil 5. But yeah, and by the way, Dave, it's Shane, not Sean. Also with a Y. Like, if you're still there anyway. Because, yeah, you posted that like 13 minutes ago. Anyway, did I know that Krauser Sidearm in Darkstar Chronicles is the Heckler & Koch Mark 23? Now you're on Darkstar Chronicles. But the same principle applies, man. I don't know these off the top. I don't know all of these anyway, but I don't really care too. It's like, what does it do for you to know if I know this or not? Skipping that question, because I decided to. Wyatt Chatron, did I know that shooting the bell of the church that Ashley is held in sends a small... Yeah, actually, I did know about that. I do know about that. Okay. Jeremiah, have I ever been scammed? Not like horribly. Not one that I couldn't get over. Not really. Deathlord Warren, do I have a PS4? No, I don't. I will have one day. Guarantee it, because I really want to play the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Dave's Gaming. Do I still play Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries? No, not anymore. I finally ended that trend for myself actually a couple years ago. No, I don't play it regularly anymore. I actually don't even play Resident Evil regularly in my own free time anymore. I usually kind of do it for this channel at this point, because I get so much of it already. But it's fine. Nightboy Ryan, have I ever witnessed tornadoes? No. No, I live in California, and we don't get that many here, so... Nope, I would like to. No doubt. I love storms. Best we get here are thunderstorms. Maybe severe lightning storms here and there sometimes, but it's never like crazy weather. Hurricane-like weather, you know? Like Florida and Texas that recently got it. Nightboy Ryan, flamethrower or freeze thrower? Well, if we ever get a freeze thrower, I probably would take that. Jeremiah Gomez, do I like tank controls? Yes, because I grew up with it, and that's my preferred format of Resident Evil. Man of Muff, after the Resident Evil Survivor 2 Code Veronica, what is the next Resident Evil I'm going to do? Well, if that question hasn't already gotten answered, because I'm so freaking far behind, the next game will be Resident Evil Remake, also known as Resident Evil Remastered for some of the more younger generations. But yeah. Some of the younger generations. Okay, Nightboy, have I ever played Black Ops Zombies? Besides the fact that I hate Call of Duty, yes, I have played Black Ops Zombies, and I despise it. Just like the game itself. Because zombies are overpowered. I'm not used to it. Did I coin the term... Neocrap, did I coin the term full plays? I don't think so. I mean, I knew about that term before I started them, so I learned it somewhere. I had to have. But if I'm the only YouTuber you've ever seen use that term, then I guess I'm one of the very rare who actually use it. Other people call them long plays, I guess. Something like that. Yeah, my full plays are similar to long plays. For FYI. Now I'm at Wyatt's $5 donation, saying you're only going through Resident Evil 4's weapons mostly, and then that's it. From since you stopped. Ahmed Mohammed. Where am I from? Well, the most information I'm going to give you is Northern California. That is the closest I will allow people to know about me.
Welcome to the family, son.
What the hell? Dylan Espinoza just subscribed. Did you accidentally unsubscribe and then resubscribe? What was that all about? Or is that a hacked profile of yours? Are you here? Okay. Okay. You got that. Alright, Nightboy Ryan. Anyone that's new to these Q&As, this legendary Resident Evil YouTube hates Call of Duty, so do not ask him anything about Call of Duty. Thank you, Nightboy, for mentioning that. I mean, I'm not gonna crucify anyone who asks questions about Call of Duty. I'm just gonna give a little attitude. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay. That was funny. Stormo Ninja. Would I trade my Resident Evil collection for a fully functional, pristine condition, Umbrella approved handgun? Okay, let me just stop you there, Stormo Ninja. I'm not going to trade my collection for a single weapon. I get more value out of my games, I think. Now, I would trade a single game for that, of course. But, of course, that's not fair to the other person. So, okay, Nightboy, thank you. Okay. Wyatt Shotron, do I have in my head the locations of all 15 of the blue medallions in Resident Evil 4 at any given time? I actually do. Okay. Actually, no, I don't. I can't recite the locations. I just know if I go through the game, I will know where they are. The same goes for the blue BSAA emblems in Resident Evil 5 and the Serpent emblems in Resident Evil 6. Did I know that the SMG Angela uses in G Generation is a custom Heckler Hawk MP5K PDW? Well, I did not know that, considering I don't do weapon reviews for the movies. So, Ahmed Mohammed, what's my favorite game? If that hasn't already been answered, it is Resident Evil 2. Which is why I'm also really, really looking forward to the remake, if they ever get to it. It's supposedly in development. We don't know, though. I don't know, anyway. Okay, watch. You see, another thing I noticed is in these trailers, if you guys haven't seen the trailers for these weird Nintendo Switch ports for both Revelations 1 and Revelations 2, they're like these 16-bit games for some reason. And I see in the comments, people are just bitching about where the hell is Resident Evil 2. I would more expect people to be bitching about why they're downgrading the quality of videos, even though I'm not a graphics whore, so I don't really care. Also, just in case you guys ask about that later, I have no intention of buying those ports. Okay. Wyatt Shotron, did I know that the handgun Leon uses in Damnation is the Springfield? Fun fact, Resident Evil Apocalypse, the live-action movie, was the first movie to feature a minigun designed to be fired with one hand by Nemesis. Nice. Okay, Tracy Parker, not a hero, coming in 2 months. I'm ready, Freddy. Haha. Yeah. Actually, quite ready to play it in my own time. Big Evil Ladia 23. Which scary Resident Evil game ever? The scariest Resident Evil game ever? The scariest would probably be in the midst of either Remake or Zero, if you ask me. And why am I so dim? Okay. Yeah, I would have to say either Remake or Zero. Those games are pretty scary. Resident Evil 1, the original, is also scary. It's just I've played it so many times that it doesn't, the scare factor is not there anymore. Okay. Wyatt Shottrend, change my YouTube name to the Shamer Gangster or to Shankster92. No. The 94 in my proposed YouTube, okay, in my YouTube intros is my year of birth. I was born in 1994. So the 92 is a definite no. But then the Shamer Gangster, where the hell do you get that? The Gamer Shankster, Shamer Gangster. You're just rearranging some letters, I guess, but yeah. Okay, Tina Schroeder. Having 3 persistent trolls or 1 persistent hater without an option to block or avoid them. Okay, without that option, I would rather have 3 persistent trolls. Ahmed Mohammed, play Naruto or Dragon Ball? Naruto, for sure. Naruto. I don't know. It's just like Naruto. Okay. Wyatt Shawtrend. Change my YouTube channel name to Resident Evil Sucks. like that one troll, or to why it is the best. Dude, sometimes I think you think too highly of yourself, man, on this channel. You may be one of my best responders or whatnot, but I have subscribers who've been here a lot longer than you have. But anyway, how about neither? Tracy. Okay, just some gamer. Was there a game and or console that I wanted to own but never had the chance to get it? Right now, it's the PS4. But if you go old school, I guess it would be the Sega Genesis. Wide shot trend. We're fighting. Here we go again with these like strategy missions involving you and I. We're fighting through Resident Evil 5 while I'm barely surviving fighting the Executioner. You're making sweet love to Sheva in the shack. What do I say to you after you find out what I was doing? I'm gonna skip the conversation and put a bullet in your head. That's what I'm gonna do. Why? Wyatt Shotton. Favorite Twitch emote? Twitch emote? I don't even know. Because I don't really do Twitch these days. Which is sad. Just some gamer. Was there ever a time... That's the wrong kind of there, by the way. When I had to use the knife in a classic Resident Evil game. Oh yeah. I've ran out of ammo before when I was an amateur. And yeah, I had to resort to the knife. Jeremiah Gomez. What's the biggest achievement in my life? Getting hired where I'm currently working, probably. That one guy. That one guy. Do I think Jake will be back in Resident Evil 8? I'd rather not speculate. Not by Ryan. If I made a Resident Evil gang, what would I name it? Resi Pack. RESIPACK. Tracy Parker. Who's my favorite class in Resident Evil Org? Heroes? Nightboy Ryan. What three guns would I use in the gang? One of them has to be a handgun. Well then, that would be the Beretta 92F, for sure. The second gun would be a Benelli M3 shotgun. And the third and final one would obviously be a Smith & Wesson M400. Did I try Dead Rising? By Deathlord Warren? Yes, I own Dead Rising 2. And I actually beat it. Jeremiah Gomez. Damn, the self-corrector. Why? What did it correct you? What? Well, I guess I'll find out since I'm so behind. Just Some Gamer. Favorite childhood show and or movie? Okay. By childhood, do you mean like really, really young? Or do you mean like my like preteen to tweenage years? Because if it's that, it's American Dragon Jake Long for TV show. Movie would be Bruce Almighty. But if you're talking about like toddler to like, I don't know, maybe 5 years old or so, then it would be, TV show would be Blue's Clues, and movie would probably be The Lion King. Yeah, definitely. There you go. Yeah. Favorite TV show today is Once Upon a Time, and favorite movie today is Interstellar. Okay, who would win in a fight? By Wyatt Shottrand. Batman or Darth Vader? I think Darth Vader would beat him with his lightsaber. Okay, Jeremiah, you meant type of weapon. Yes, you meant type of weapons. Oh, we're going all the way back to that. Archetype. Okay. So yeah, favorite type of weapons. The best type of weapon in the series. My favorite type is the Magnums. But that's, yeah, that's my answer. Okay, Shinobi 03. Did I know that the Switch version of Revelations 1 and 2 will have new minigames? Well, I guess I just mentioned that earlier. Were those videos that the Resident Evil channel posted just minigames? If that's the case, then okay, fine. I'm still not gonna get them though. Neocrap, go to work without my phone, car, or wallet. Out of those three things, oof. I can't possibly get to work. Well, I can, but it's just... Damn, that's a question. Because when I'm not working, yeah, I mean, my phone is quite important. The only reason I need my wallet, though, is because my driver's license is inside it. And, you know, I would hate to get pulled over. But honestly, out of those three options, I will sacrifice the wallet. Because I'm a good driver. I've never been pulled over. I have a perfect record, so... Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Okay, Death Lord Warren. Right, this is serious. Your baby bro played Resident Evil 5 and loved it. Is that a sign of a pro Resident Evil player? Yeah, probably. Now, have him try more classic Resident Evil and see what he thinks. Because, in all honesty, these modern Resident Evils are like... The fact that they're chapter-based, you get a checkpoint every time. You should have him try a classic Resident Evil where there were no checkpoints, and instead you have typewriters, and you have to make sure to save the game if you have any chance of not going all the way back to the beginning. Alright, Wyatt Shottrand. Eat zombie brains or eat a plaga tentacle? Jesus Christ, man, you're morbid. I'd eat a plaga tentacle. Okay. Death Lord Run Your Bros 3. Wow, dude, that's really young to be playing that game. But once again, see, Resident Evil 5 has, like, no horror element whatsoever, in my opinion. So, I mean, that's not as bad. But if you exposed your little brother to Resident Evil 1, ooh, he might get scared. I don't know. I certainly was when I played it at the age of 6. Then again, the generations are changing, and it's just like, I don't know. Alright, Wyatt Shottrand, be trapped in a hurricane or a huge fire? Hurricane. Jeremiah, do I have a Steam account? No. Neocrap, which old fart do I think would win? Lord Voldemort or Darth Sidious? Voldemort. Wyatt Shottrand, do I prefer my chips plain or with dip? Plain. Man of Muff, in Resident Evil 5 Versus, Sheva Tribal is OP because she has the bow and the nitrogen rounds. Okay. I can understand that. Then again, that's also subjective and only your opinion. But I don't use it that much, so I don't really care. Just Some Gamer, if I'm in a zombie apocalypse, would I have a hatchet or fire axe? Fire axe, I guess. Oh, Wyatt Shottrand, you and your sex questions. Sex 10 times with Helena or 3 blowjobs from Ada? Heh, 10 times with Helena. You didn't say which type of sex, so that could go for blowjobs as well, so... Yeah, Helena. Helena's good looking, so I wouldn't go against that. Dylan Espinoza. Oh yeah, that was answering my question. If you subscribed, unsubscribed. Okay, Deathlord Warren, you will find me one day. I'd like to see you try. Nightboy Ryan. Best and worst thing about high school. Best thing about high school probably is, like, as you get to the higher grades, you soon, at least in my school, you had the option, you get to choose your classes, sort of, eventually. You choose electives. Also, just, hopefully you have friends in high school, and always hang out with them every day, make routines, whatnot. The worst thing about high school is keeping up with, like, 7 or 8 classes. Alright, Jeremiah Gomez. Do I chew on my toenails? No. God, no. I don't even chew on my fingernails, really. If I have a hangnail, I'll rip it off, but other than that, no. Alright, Wyatt Shottrand, I was waiting for this. KMF. Female dog zombie. So a bitch, like literally. Zombie Ada, or female Ouroboros Ahiri. God damn, which one's the Ahiri again? There's so many versions. Ouroboros Ahiri. Oh, that's Excella? Why don't you just say Excella? But, anyway, I'm killing the Ouroboros. It's way too big to even, like, have a relationship with. Oh, crap. I'll marry Zombie Ada, and I'm screwing the bitch. Even though I don't promote bestiality. Capcom next year. Oh, Big Evil Audio 23. Capcom next year, but Resident Evil 8. Who's going to be in that game? I'd rather not speculate. Any questions about Resident Evil 8? I don't want to answer because, like, I'd rather not speculate. Wyatt Chotron, be Wesker's bitch or be Trump's bitch? Didn't you ask this already? Wesker's bitch. Death Lord Warren, 7 farm, 8 cemetery. What? Oh, you're talking about the blue medallions. Anyone could have said that. And Dylan Espinosa, you unsubbed by accident. Okay, well, at least you subbed back. Shinobi03, which... God, I'm losing weight. Okay. Alright, which type of gamer... Shinobi03, which type of gamer am I? The one who plays for achievements and records, or the type who plays for story? I'm definitely the type who plays for story. Okay, Deathlord, we're on try Resident Evil 3.5. I would. Wyatt Chatron, pissed if the Resident Evil 2 remake is a fake out and a Capcom is actually developing Orc 2, which is plays like a Battlefield clone. Yeah, simply yes. Just some gamer. 8-bit or 16-bit? What? Which do I prefer? 16-bit, but I respect 8-bit just as much. Those are originals. Neocrap, have my channel taken down? See, normally the Q&A would be done in 7 minutes, but we still have 37 minutes left, and my throat was starting to hurt, so this is gonna suck. Have my channel taken down by YouTube and never get it back, or have a hacker take control of my channel, trashing it, and giving it back to you to deal with the aftermath. Well, out of those two options, YouTube's already been, like, stupid. But how specifically would a hacker trash it? I mean, deleting all the videos, putting shit videos on, but then they give it back? Then I would just delete them all and re-upload them all because I have a backup drive that only I can access. You would have to physically come over to my house and sneak it if you want access to that shit. Okay, have I or anyone in my family won the lottery? No. If any of my family has, I don't know about it. Nightboy Ryan asked that, by the way. Wyatt Chatron, do I like brownies? Yeah, where are you going with that? Wyatt Chatron, what favorite type of cookie? Chocolate chip. Neocrap, do I lean more towards the classic Resident Evil games than the modern ones? Yeah, absolutely. Jeremiah, do I like Adam Sandler's movies? Yes, I do. Wyatt Chatron, become a hardcore pothead or never play File 3 when it comes out. I'll become a hardcore pothead. Jesus Christ, like... Whom STD, Jeremiah, what? Wyatt Chatron, date a super hot girl if I knew she was a serial killer? No chance she'll kill you. No chance she'll kill me. But if I knew she was a serial killer, no. I would not date her. Regardless that I'm not on her death list. No. Death Lord Warren, you're gonna be honest. You only been here for a year. Okay. I mean, TMI. Nightboy Ryan, how far am I from LA and San Fran? I'm not answering that. Yeah, you're trying to be sneaky. Wyatt Shottrand, Leon's handgun from Damnation or Ada's handgun from Resident Evil 4 to survive the zombie apocalypse? Ada's handgun is a blacktail, so yeah, I would go with that because it's my second favorite handgun in Resident Evil 4. Wyatt Shottrand, date a super hot girl if I knew she dealt drugs on the side. Still no. I would not date a girl who does illegal activities. I'm just spelling that out right now. Death Lord Warren, you beat All Dead Rising in a day per each one. Congratulations. What does that do for me? Wyatt Shottrand, worst TV show I've ever watched. The River. That one guy. Would I like to see Leon and Chris co-op? Yeah, I would actually. Deathlord Warren, and you would, and I don't care. How about that? Jeremiah Gomez, would I date a chubby girl? Yes, I have dated chubby girls. Wyatt Shottrand, okay, date a super hot girl if I knew she cheated on me with other girls? So what, she's bisexual? Yeah, actually, I would still date her because I find that kind of hot. Neocrap, you have to get back to work. Shankster shanks later. Shankster shank me. Shankster shank ya later. Sad face. And by which you probably have long gone since I'm so behind. How would it feel to get raped by a woman? To get raped by a woman? Depends on if she has STDs or not. If she has STDs, that's gonna fucking suck. If she doesn't, hell, that's just typical guy behavior that they actually enjoy that. Okay, Nightboy Ryan, visit Spencer Mansion or Guardhouse. I would visit the mansion. Oh yeah. Wyatt Shottrand, face off against U3 with nothing but a key knife, or against U8 with nothing but a can of mace. I'll go with U8 with mace. Because I'll still hurt it like hell, probably. Fernando Magales, or however you pronounce that last name. Favorite horror movie? That would have to be Halloween. Wyatt Shottrand, thoughts on you continuing to do your did you know with Resident Evil 5's guns? I'd rather you not, because I'm just going to skip them all, or I'm going to skim through them. Like, you of all people should know, like, I don't really like repetition. Because weren't you the one who got on another subscriber for beginning a question with the same type of thing? Or something like that? But anyway, don't do that. Nightboy Ryan, fire a minigun that's super fast, but bullets are hella weak. Or have the minigun fire a bullet 2 seconds and bullets are hella strong. Or fires a bullet every 2 seconds. I'd rather have the minigun that fires super fast. Big Evil 23. You love all Resident Evil series, and Resident Evil, you never play like Gun Survivor, Outbreak, Fall 1 and 2, and Resident Evil 7. I mean, we can't play them all, I guess, sometimes. Wyatt Shottrand, do I have a VR headset? Actually, I do have something for my phone. So yeah, I guess the answer to that would be yes. Just some gamer. If I'm in a zombie apocalypse, would I have a pistol or revolver? That's... Actually, I would rather have a revolver. Neocrap, honor your last... What? Neocrap, honor your last question. Get tackled by you. You played 6 years of football, middle or high school, or get a coup de grace by superhuman Albert Wesker. Guess I'd rather be tackled by you. Because you're a regular human being, and Albert Wesker is a superhuman. So, Nightboy Ryan, own an SUV or a truck? I'd rather own a truck. Wyatt Shottrand, flamethrower or grenade launcher with freeze rounds to survive the zombie apocalypse. Grenade launcher with freeze rounds. Marat Balamza, hey, what's up? How many minutes left? Well, lucky for you, you came on an extended Q&A. We still have 28 minutes. So you missed like a whole hour, but... Alright. Manif Muff. Yeah, I have a lot of catching up to do, though, once it ends. You watch all of my Resident Evil Let's Foley's plays. Sweet. Well, we'll keep them up. Jeremiah Gomez. Easiest language to learn. In my opinion, it's probably Spanish. But then again, that's the only language I ever cared to learn. But I don't know it fluently. I only know certain words here and there and their meanings. Wyatt Chatron, we got another KMF. Female Ganado, Zombie Angela from G Generation, and a 90-year-old 300-pound woman. Jesus Christ. Okay, though. I'm killing the female Ganado. I'm screwing the zombie Angela, and I'll marry the 90-year-old because she has a lot of life experience, and 300 pounds is up there, but it's still not something I wouldn't touch. But I'm not into freaking old women like that, okay? Like I just said, I'm only marrying her for her life experience. Big Evil Ladia 23. Did I play Fatal Frame games and Mega Man X4? Specifically, no Mega Man games, but Fatal Frame, I have played Fatal Frame 2. I don't own it, though. Marat Balamza. Would I see Resident Evil 4 as a survival horror game or an action shooter game? You see it as an action shooter game. You see it as an action shooter. See, Resident Evil 4, even though it paved the path for the modern Resident Evil games and why they became so actiony, in my opinion, Resident Evil 4 does have quite a bit of horror element. So, in my personal opinion, I actually do see 4 as more of a horror game than an action game. But then, yeah, it just sent it downhill. Wyatt Shottrand. Just so you guys know, I'm going to start speaking a little more lowly now because my throat is starting to hurt, and we still have like 25 minutes left. So, never own a smartphone again, or never own a laptop or PC again. I'd rather not own a smartphone again because a laptop or PC is just like, has a lot more power. You can do a lot more with it. Yeah. Just some gamer. If I'm in a zombie apocalypse, would I have a sawed-off shotgun or a pump-action shotgun? Sawed-off. Loco 312. Have I ever played Guitar Hero before? And if so, do I like the game style? I own like 5 Guitar Hero games, and yeah, I do like the style. Just some gamer. If I'm in a zombie apocalypse, would I have a car, van, or truck? In a zombie apocalypse, I would rather have a truck. Marat Balamza. Nice. I almost finished Survivor 2. Remake is coming up, hopefully. Well, Remake will be after Survivor 2. So, yeah. The thing is, Survivor 2, I have one more mission to upload, and then I have to record versus Roach mode, as well as the bonus video with everything that I have to do in there as well. So, we still got a little bit of time before Remake. Another thing, Marat, I hate to disappoint you maybe a little more if I have already, but the fact that Remake is going to take a lot of like prep before I start it, I can actually guarantee you that there is going to be a significant amount of time between when I finish Survivor 2 and when I start Remake. Like, I'm talking, it could be a good month or so between the games. It's just because that's how much time I may need for the preparation. You and Manu Castilla, of course, are going to be helping, and along with other people possibly, but still, it's going to take a lot of prepping, and I will have to literally lay out each of the 12 playthroughs and exactly the events that are going to have to transpire within them to make all of these playthroughs as different from each other as possible. And yeah, I will need your guys' help with that, because apparently you guys know that game a lot more than I do. So, yeah. Anyway, off that subject, Loco 312. Use the riot gun or the Hydra. Max upgrade. Out of those two choices, if they're maximum upgrade, I'm definitely doing the Hydra. Wyatt Shotrand. Only be able to play Resident Evil fan games or never be able to play Resident Evil 2 and 4. Screw fan games. So I'll sacrifice 2 and 4, because there's still like at least 18 other games I can play. Nightboy Ryan, what kind of truck would I like to own? Well, I despise diesel engines because they're fucking loud and they're expensive. So I would avoid diesel engines. So probably a Ford F-250. Then again, see, one of the vehicles I grew up with, because it was my father's, was a 1975 Ford F-250. But see, that it took regular fuel, didn't take diesel fuel. I don't know if modern F-250s take diesel. I don't pay attention to that stuff really, but that would be my choice. Okay. Ever been a collector of random stuff as a kid? Example, bought a cap, stamps, coins. No, not really. Oh, by the way, Shinobi03 asked that question. White Shotgun, third least favorite final Resident Evil boss. Seriously? Third least favorite? That is so damn specific. It's like, you really have to think about it. And I also don't like least favorite questions. I'm just gonna throw something out there and say freaking the Ouroboros that you have to flame. Like, if I literally had a list of every single boss battle in the entire franchise and I knew what they were, I could give you a better option, but I just can't do it. Alright, Manif Muff. You gotta go, you love the channel, and you watch me every day. Sweet. Alright, well, see ya. I'm pretty sure you already left. Okay, Big Evil Ladia 23. What's my favorite Resident Evil character? Chris Redfield. That's like the third time that question's been asked in this Q&A. We got some newcomers here for sure. Wyatt Shotrand. Pissed if I received a fake lottery ticket as a gift, making me think I won 50 million only to find I won nothing. Yeah, who wouldn't be? Jeremiah Gomez. From 1 to 10, how would I say my internet is? I would give it a solid 8. It's good. It's really good for me anyway. Death Lord Warren, become Ouroboros host or Plaga host? Plaga host. Nightboy Ryan, you weren't being sneaky, but I gave a good answer. Okay, whatever. Still, location-based questions, I have to be careful about that. See, I'm putting myself out there on the internet, and there may be some malicious people out there who are watching this Q&A. I don't know, but why don't I like your family questions or financial... What? Or financial girl? Why don't I like? Because it's my personal business, dude. Carlos Aranda, in your opinion, Leon should have made a cameo in Revelations 2, maybe as the pilot. I don't know about that. Leon should be in the next Revelations title if they make another one for sure. Because he's like the only main left, like from the first 3 games anyway, besides Carlos, who wasn't in a Revelations title. Alright, White Shotgun. So I wouldn't date a super hot girl who broke the law by driving a little too fast and getting a speeding ticket. Oh my god. Okay, well, for your information, your questions were like frequent acts of illegality. So that's irrelevant. Shinobi03, your last question for the day. Favorite pro wrestler? Okay, well, freaking A, Chuck Liddell. Does that count? Pro wrestler, I don't know a lot of wrestlers. Sting? Alright, good night, Shinobi03. Carlos Aranda, what game would be good to have a crossover with Resident Evil? You think Bioshock would be a good idea? Maybe. I would have to say either Dead Rising or... let's see, Left 4 Dead. Okay, Jeremiah. Have I ever seen a UFO? No. Marat Balamza. Would I get pissed if they removed the C-Shotgun in Remake 2 and replaced it with a SPAS 12 that it's like Outbreak and has a 6-shell capacity, but stronger than Sawed-Off Remington? Yeah, I would be quite upset. They have to bring that thing back to make it legit. They really, really do. I'm afraid they might not, though. Carlos Aranda. If there's going to be a new character in Resident Evil 8, is it a good idea to have all main characters fight alongside me in Resident Evil 4 style? And have them all come together towards the end? Maybe. Once again, though, I'd rather not speculate. Wyatt Chatran. Do I support feminism, especially feminists who say that all men are scum and women are superior? No. If that's the sense, I do not. Jeremiah Gomez. Do I believe in aliens? I believe in other life forms out there in the universe. I do. Nightboy Ryan. If I made my own burger, what would my toppings be? It would be just the patty and 2 slices of cheese, bro. And ketchup. That's how I roll. I'm a pretty plain person. Carlos... Wait. Oh, are you saying if I created a burger? Seriously? I don't have the mind power to think about that right now. Carlos Aranda. When I get to 4, am I going to use all weapons and trigger all QTEs? Use all weapons? I don't know about that. That's like, you're going to see all the weapons like in the Merchant's Cloak, but I'm not going to use all of them. I have no intention of using the Punisher or the Matilda, really. Like when it comes to handguns, because one's an ammo waster and the other one's like weak as fuck. That one guy would. As for the QTEs though, yes, I do plan to trigger all of those. I also plan to show maybe like in the bonus video. No. I was just gonna say I plan to show you like what happens if you don't press him in time, but at the end of the day, that's better fit for a death review. So. Nah, never mind. I'm not going to do that. What would I like to see Leon face Wesker? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Would I like to see Leon's face... Would I like to see Leon face Wesker in a game? Yeah, sure. Alright, Tina Schroeder has to go. You probably already left. Carlos Aranda. Realistically, which BOW is more easy to kill? Zombies are an obvious answer unless they run and jump at you. Realistically? BOWs realistically... Shit. Probably zombie dogs or Cerberus. Carlos Aranda. Is Wesker another Hitler? I don't know about that. Wesker's not targeting like a specific group of people. He's targeting the entire world. Nightboy Ryan. Never go at number 1 or number 2 again. Never go number 2 again? Murat Balamza. By the way, the most valuable treasure in Resident Evil 5 is Heart of Africa. I get it by defeating Wesker. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you're right. Death Lord Warren. Which Halloween original or Rob Zombie? And check out Cult of Chucky on Netflix or 123 movie is what? Oh, when I said my favorite movie is Halloween, original John Carpenter, please. Check out Cult of Chucky on Netflix or 123 movies. Oh, it's out now? Okay. White Shot Trend. Matilda or Heckle and Hawk SL8 to survive the zombie apocalypse. Out of those two options, I guess I would go with the Matilda because it's the VP70M. Carlos Aranda. I'm almost done with Survivor 2. Am I going to play Resident Evil Remake the same way as I did in the original? Similarly, yes. 12 playthroughs to make sure I get all 12 endings and hopefully trigger most, if not all, of the different events that can occur within. It's going to be very, very tough, though, and I'm going to need some people's help. Wyatt Shottrand. Acid Thrower or M134 Minigun to survive the zombie apocalypse. Minigun. Wyatt Shottrand. Can my 30th Q&A be 2 hours long? No. I said my next special Q&A will be number 50, and I don't know about 2 hours, man. Okay, so what I'm most likely going to do is number 50 is going to be an hour and a half, just like this one. But number 52, which I believe will be a full year of Q&As. I'll have to check back on the very first one. But on the 1 year anniversary of these Q&As, I will do a 2-hour Q&A. All right? You got to understand, these put stress on me. Just Some Gamer. Would I rather be good at making games or making movies? Making movies. Way more. Because a lot of people in my personal life think I'm like a hardcore gamer type person, but no, I'm actually a film and TV enthusiast. So, yeah. Nightboy Ryan. If I binged watched my entire full play from 1 to 7, how long do you think it will take? Well, you average out maybe like 2 hours per playthrough, and some games have multiple playthroughs. So it would literally take weeks to watch the entire series of my full plays with how I do them. Wyatt Shottrand. Are questions about my own sexuality off limits? Well, no. I'm willing to announce that I am straight, and only that. I support LGBTQ rights and all of that jazz, and have nothing against people with other than straight sexualities. What I don't want is them approaching me. Jeremiah Gomez. Favorite horror movie icon? Michael Myers from Halloween. Wyatt Shottrand. Go out and buy a Nintendo Switch immediately after this Q&A or a brand new iPhone. Ha! It's funny you say that because I just bought a brand new iPhone like a couple weeks ago. Favorite type of punctuation, Wyatt Shottrand. Punctuation? That's like really random. Exclamation point. Wyatt Shottrand. What font? Okay, Jesus Christ, man. You need to put spaces in between your damn questions. What font type is my username in when it appears on screen? Font type? I usually design it in Impact. What are you trying to do? Replicate my channel? Would I date a super hot girl if I knew she was going to die in a year? No, because that would be a big loss. Murat Balamza. Can Rodrigo be used in versus Roach mode? I don't know. I have to find that out. Wyatt Shottrand. Would I rather date super nice Rebecca or Ada, who is cold, distant, and unfriendly? Both will have sex with me. I'd rather date a nice Rebecca, for sure. Ada's not worth being a bitch. Wyatt Shottrand. Own a brand new luxury truck or a brand new luxury SUV? When it comes to luxury, I would go with SUV. What's why? Big Evil Audio 23. What's my favorite music? Like genre? Would have to go with like classic rock. Wyatt Shottrand. Never own a car again, or delete my entire online presence, including YouTube and Facebook. Never own a car again. Wyatt Shottrand. Sadler versus Simmons. Simmons. Chris with nothing but a key knife versus Simmons. I don't know about that. He's gonna die. Murat Balamza. Does Survivor 2 have an infinite rocket launcher unlockable? I don't think it does. Ondrej Schmidt. However you pronounce that. Hello. Murat Balamza. What is the worst main Resident Evil? What is the worst main series Resident Evil game for me? The worst one in the main series? 6. 6. Easily. Okay. Do I think that people who put themselves on the internet should have no personal life and reveal everything about themselves? No. They need to keep some things to themselves. That's my opinion. I'm a prime example. Fight with Gravedigger you mean, or Gopeworm in real life. Gopeworm. Seems a lot less malicious. Okay, Loco 312 from CVX or Resident Evil 3. Yeah, I knew where they were from, bro. Just some gamer. Would I like Capcom to make a Resident Evil Mercenaries game where I can play as every playable character and have every single weapon in the series? I'm the one who came up with that idea. Wyatt Shottrand. Be beaten up by 3 pro wrestlers or face off against 3 Comillos, which are the wolves, I believe, in Resident Evil 4, with nothing but a key knife. What is it with you and key knives now? Well, beaten up is not a chance of death. Well, 3 Comillos will eat me alive, so I'd rather be beaten up, I guess. Murat Balamza. You learned that you can select your difficulty in invisible enemy mode. Okay, so is that going to change your recommended order of events in Remake? Okay, Wyatt Shottrand. Did I know that the only shotgun in Darkside Chronicles is the Spaz 12? I did know that, actually. Wyatt Shottrand. Me with an experimental railgun versus all of my subscribers. Why? Why would you pit me against my subs, bro? That's off limits. Can I showcase all item... Because that includes you, just so you know. Wyatt Shottrand, can I showcase all item locations in Resident Evil 4? Well, I'm gonna gather every treasure in the game. So if that's what you mean, then yeah. Now, other items, I don't know about that. See, it's kind of how in Code Veronica, Murat Balamza made a comment that I missed a single red herb in the game. It's like, we don't need to know all item locations. That's a different element for a different review. That may have been brought on by like that whole item locations video I did for Resident Evil 3. That was for items that show up in more than one location. That was necessary. Just simply showing all item locations is not necessary. And not necessarily ideal for completion of a game. Ugh, my throat hurts a lot. Murat Balamza, you forgot that I'd be able to unlock the shotgun in Remake 2 by minigame. Would I still get pissed? Oh, Resident Evil 2 Remake? No. Because if I learn about it later, I'll just go back into it. White Shotgun. Fight Krauser with a knife, just like Leon did. Or face off against Ada. Why? Alright, anyway. Fight Krauser with a knife. That one guy. Did I know that Resident Evil 5 is Capcom's most sold game ever? Are you serious? You would think Resident Evil 4 would be, considering it has like 6 different ports these days. White Shotgun. Leg eaten off by the Camilos. Or arm bitten off by Del Lago. Oof. The Del Lago will do it in one fell swoop. The Camilos will have to chew their way through it. So, yeah, I would rather go with one swoop by the Del Lago. Deathlord Warren. Have Krauser's arm with no other powers, or have Wesker's powers with no final or Boros lower pit. Oh, so just simply T-Virus enhanced Wesker. Out of those options, I would rather have Wesker's powers. Yeah. White Shotgun. Will I ever take the time to memorize all of the weapon model names from real life in the Resident Evil series? No, I will never take the time. That's time I don't need to spend. Murat Balamza. Hunters in Remake like to jump a lot. I can easily defeat them by waiting for them to jump using the shotgun or acid rounds. Thanks for the tips. White Shotgun. Have I seen Stranger Things on Netflix? I have it queued up. I haven't started it yet because I'm binge watching other shows at the moment. White Shotgun. If I'm a big film buff, why haven't I done reviews of the live action and CG films on my channel, including weapon reviews? Because that's a different part of my life. It doesn't mean I have to include it, bro. Murat Balamza. Chimeras in Remake are weak to grenade rounds, just like the original. Murat, you should save all these tips for somewhere where I'm actually going to look back at. These Q&As are a one-time thing for me. So I would save it. White Shotgun. Favorite character in Smash Brothers to play as? For me, it's Kirby. White Shotgun. Least favorite character in Smash Bros. To play as? I don't have time for that. Probably freaking the ice... What are those two little things? Murat Balamza. It takes 2 flame rounds to kill Black Tiger in normal difficulty. Can't use this method in hard difficulty because the game won't give flame rounds. Really now? Do I even want to play hard mode then? Ah, shit. White Shotgun. Would I take advantage of a super hot girl who has emotionally damaged and has daddy issues? I don't know about that. If a girl's not emotionally stable, I don't know if I could deal with that. White Shotgun. Have I ever enjoyed my Resident Evil... How much have I enjoyed my Resident Evil Survivor 2 full play, and why exactly will it take so long to prep for Remake? You guys just need to accept, like, my decisions here. I am the content creator. But anyway... I enjoy it just a little bit. Just especially like with the exploding zombies and whatnot. It's a nice little touch. But at the end of the day, since it's one giant minigame, I don't get much out of it since there's no plot. Why is it going to take long to prep for a remake? I just explained it. Because there's 12 playthroughs I have to prepare for. And I have to make them all different from each other somehow. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that really is with Murat Balam's help. And maybe Manu Castilla's help as well. And any other person who would like to volunteer that hasn't already been mentioned. Because even though I knew the original Resident Evil so good that I was able to come up with it myself, I do not know Remake nearly as well. And it's just like, I have to prep for it, man. The games from here on out are only going to get more and more complicated, seemingly, and I may need more and more time to prep for them. You should be... Oh, wow. We're actually done here. But, what's the word I'm looking for? You should be, I can't think of it right now. Anyway, I would appreciate it, people, if you cut off the question asking here now, because the timer's gone off. So now it's time for me to actually catch up with you guys, get to the very end of it, and answer the last questions that were asked. So the last question I'm going to answer, regardless if you do what I say or not, is kiss the U8 or kiss Wesker in final form, because that's the last question I'm seeing here. Alright, so here we go. So, Death Lord Warren, fave Chucky kill. Yours is the face stomp of Colt Chucky. Jeez. Well, don't spoil anything for me. I haven't even seen it yet. So, for me, though, it's the nails in Officer Warren's face in Bride of Chucky. Okay. White Shot Trend. Gravedigger versus El Gigante. El Gigante. Okay. Be immediately saddled with $100,000 in debt, or face off against you three with unupgraded Punisher with infinite ammo. Face off against the U3. Murat Balam's can kill Crimson Head Boss with grenade defense item when I play as Chris. Yeah, I know. Loco 312. Who would win in a fight? Super Salvador or the toughest Magina Chainsaw guy? Oh, I see. Super Salvador. White Chakran. Be killed off by Krauser like a bitch, or have an immediate family member fight Sadler with no weapons. I guess I'd rather be killed by Krauser because my family has no chance against Resident Evil stuff because none of them play it. Nightboy Ryan, see ya, sent like 20 or 30 minutes ago. Yeah, that would probably be about right. White Shot Run, 5 Comillos versus El Garador. I think the Garador can take him on. Fernando Magalhães, Sheva versus Ada, who would win? I think Ada would win. Wyatt Chotron, most badass action movie I've ever seen. Probably Live Free or Die Hard. Wyatt Chotron, Iron Man versus Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime, are you kidding? Murat Balam's do I think Remake 2 should be remade like Remake or have first-person shooter camera? I would prefer it made like Remake, but I also think it would be better if you actually had a choice of, like, perspective. Wyatt Chotron, Wonder Woman versus Wolverine. Phew, I don't know if there would be a winner because both are pretty much invincible. I think Wolverine would come out on top, though. That one guy. Resident Evil 6 is Capcom's second most sold game ever. Well, good for bloody them. I still don't really like it as much. Wyatt Chotron, binge watch Arrow straight through immediately or The Flash. The Flash. Wyatt Chotron, eaten by Comillos or by El Gigante? Well, I don't think the El Gigante is going to eat me rather than just rip me apart. So, El Gigante. Just some gamer. Am I planning on changing my profile pic? In time, probably. Because, I mean, yeah, this is coming in, and one day, when I have the time, when I think about it, it's just, I have a pretty solid routine in my life these days, and it's really hard to, like, do side projects like that. Alright, last question. Kiss UA or kiss Wesker? Dude, just, no. You know what? Forget that. I'm not going to answer that question because it's sort of like KMF with males, and I don't do that shit. So Loco, I will humor you. Have I used the infinite magnum glitch? In which game? Probably not, since I'm not even sure what you're talking about. Alright. So that's gonna end this Q&A, people. That was tough, being an extra half an hour. You understand why I don't plan these that often, because they're really difficult for me. So why you just need to suck it up and wait 25 more Q&As before I do it again, alright? So in the meantime, this is Shankster94, aka the Gamer Shankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow these links here. And I'm glad the stream wasn't like disconnecting and reconnecting like the last one. And I just had a little scuffle with the chat like at the very beginning for some reason. Anyway, though, that's going to do it. I will see you guys next time in the 26th Q&A, returning to regular 1-hour streams. And, of course, more Survivor 2. Alright, peace out. And I hit my laptop.